Okay, it is the Thursday night show and we are doing it live. Lots of people said to me, why don't you do the Thursday night show live? And then as soon as I said I would be doing it, I'm upside down right now. What a great start to the live. What was that? That was for our Australian audience, obviously. We're back on. Hopefully we're the right way around now. That's why you shouldn't do things live. But yeah, everyone said, oh, do the Thursday night show live. And then everyone, ever since I've said I'm going to do the Thursday night show live, everyone said, you must be mad, why are you doing that? So they've put me off all this week. And well, it's great to see some people are, yeah, I was upside down. Sorry about that. Great start though. Pleb, thank you. Just Australian audiences who I'm trying to please. So yeah, everyone said do the, I'm going to move this into here as well, so I can look at my screen at the same time. What's that? Talk about that in a bit. And yeah, I don't know what to expect, I don't know what to do. So the Thursday night show is normally about world golfing news and golf products and things like that. So we'll discuss those things. And I'll keep an eye, yeah, good day Alan, I'll keep an eye on the questions if I can multitask and do two things at once. So, I'm glad to see some people have arrived anyway, because I thought this could be a bit of a live chat on my own, which would have not been great. Open qualifying, let's start with that. First of all, how tough is it? I mean, final qualifying, first of all, you got to get to final qualifying. But then 3 places is all that's up for grabs. And I got to say, my hat goes off to Ian Poulter. Went down to Woburn, I think that's his home course, isn't it? Qualified there in 3rd place, but again, congrats to everybody that qualified, really, because I tell you now, that takes some doing. And I know a mate of Liam's from Golf Vlogs. Good evening, Dave Lawley, by the way, thanks for joining us. Yeah, Adam Hodgkinson, he qualified up at Hillside in 3rd place. Well done to him. But a lot of lads, and I had a look. I don't know if you've seen yourself at the leaderboards from the Open qualifying, and some of the names that are there either sort of been on the fringe of the tour in the last few years, or literally names from the past that you haven't heard of from quite a while. But you realise quite how many golfers are still knocking about, and how hard it is to make a living. So yeah, 3 places, unreal. But well, I think for Ian Poulter, like I said, to get down to Woburn and have a crack at it, because it's kind of, I was going to say it's not humiliating, but it's kind of like, you know, he obviously where he's been, he's a player from the Ryder Cup, and he's prepared to put himself out there, and like I said, he did well and he qualified, so good on him. Yeah, I noticed again, Golf Vlogs are just saying here that Adam was on Liam's now famous Turd Wall only a few weeks ago, and now he's in the Open. So that's, yeah, a big claim to fame there. So, Open, first of all, a few weeks away. I'd normally ask this question probably in another week or so's time, but who do you reckon's going to win? Just back on the world news, Tommy Fleetwood had another win last weekend, and surely he's got to be right up there in terms of he's a good links player, and be interesting to see how he gets on. Anyway, thanks to everybody who's joined in. By the way, I'll tell you what, another thing to mention, started Instagram account today, so hopefully going to be posting some videos and obviously pics as well, but some videos on Instagram from everywhere we sort of go, and hopefully keep you updated on that. So if you can follow us on Instagram, I'll have to try and build up a following on there, because at the moment I think it's about 13 people. Is Joey, let me just move that, do you know what, I need to move this screen over a little bit, there you go. Yeah, no, Joey's not with us at the moment any longer, I'm afraid. Yeah, Tommy Fleetwood, defo top 5, yeah, could be the man. He's certainly, like I said, going to be, I don't know whether this request has just worked, but I've got a couple of Instagram followers just popped up, so that's good. Instagram name is just simply Tiuplo. Yeah, this, where are you? You're there. What is it? Hybrid. I don't know what I'm pointing this at, but certainly not the camera, am I? Now then, there you go, that's better. Got to send this, when did I get it? Tuesday from Callaway, and I don't know, has anybody out there that's on at the minute, Evening James from Glasgow, has anybody out there tried any of the Epic range yet? Somebody say yes and give me some opinions. It's a bloody expensive club. Yes, it is, Mark. Everybody talks about the expense, but I'd like to know how many people have actually tried them. Hello, Geordie. Good to see you, mate, from Northumberland. Because if you've watched any of the videos that I've done of the Epic irons, I was a big fan. And don't forget, the reviews are always done. Put price to one side, because we review it based on its merits, not on its costings. And yet, ultimately, it'll always come down to cost and price at the end of the day as to whether, as a consumer, you decide to buy it. But just on its merits, I've been so impressed with the club and the range. And the Epic Driver was brilliant as well. But Rob won the Epic Driver. How good is that? That's a good win, mate. And Hacker to single, good to see you. Thanks for coming along. Andy Long, good to see you as well. Yeah, so forgiving is what Rob says about his Epic Driver, but the irons I think were amazing. And the only reason I wouldn't have them is because of the cost. But I've seen reviews, and I don't know, I think people are knocking them based on it's what kind of people want to hear. I don't know, because it's great. We should say we hate them because they're so expensive and they don't do anything, they're not worth the money and all the rest of it. And they're probably not worth the money. But performance-wise, I've struggled to be critical of these clubs. And took out the hybrid. I tried doing a test on Tuesday evening at Northup Golf Club to try and get some... so doing the test out on the course, hitting into fairways, but with SkyTrack to get some data to back it up. And unfortunately, SkyTrack just will not work outside. Right. No, your wife wouldn't forgive you for paying those prices. There's no doubt about that, Mark. Gary Smith, he's got the driver and the 3-wood. Any good? Hackett's a single won an Epic. Everybody's winning an Epic Driver. It's Ace not tried the irons. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think obviously the price of the driver was at the top end, but it wasn't sort of extortionate as much as the irons were. But the reviews on the driver were fantastic. But I don't know whether everyone was put off by the irons before they even tried them, simply because of that price tag. Yeah, the lofts are strong, Rob. You no doubt there. Yeah, James again saying lessons. Well, I think lessons are always, you're only ever going to get any better with lessons. It's only your swing. Are you allowed to have a sip of coffee live? I'd prefer a pint of lager, but I'm being professional with a cup of coffee. Irons look awesome, very strong, lofty and very expensive. And Big Oggy, good to see you. John is going to try the new Titleist irons range, which can't be far away. Hopefully get to test those soon. They look very, very nice indeed. Trotter, good to see you. Evening, mate. Nice to see you. Love Mizuno. Yeah, well, Mark, you know, probably I'm a big fan, and still got the MP5s are in the bag. The Strixons didn't last too long. So yeah, MP5s are back in. Liam says I can't drink. Well, I can't do hangovers. I can do the drinking bit. Yeah, again, so Gary just confirms that Oban purple shaft in his, that was his driver in his fairway, so I don't know that shaft either, but he says they're awesome. Yeah, the Titleist clubs again, Alan, bringing out these AP3s, they look gorgeous. Is it an Irish coffee? Not even that, mate, I'm afraid. It's just a straight down the line coffee. I'll tell you what I've done. I played golf this afternoon. I played in every Thursday, or every other Thursday, through the summer at our golf club at Heswell. We have midweek, it's the roll-up, but it's a Thursday. And it's unbelievably well supported, always has been. There's 104 people playing in it today. So I teed off at 2:30, thinking I've got plenty of time. I got stuck behind 3 slow players, that's all I'll say, and I took 4.25 hours to get round in 3 balls to play at Stableford Comp. So I've literally come from there, McDonald's drive-through on the way home, and straight into here to switch this thing on, because I was in a bit of a panic, I was going to miss it all. Anybody want to know how I got on in the comp? I'll tell you what, better still, guess what I got. It's Stableford, by the way. How did I get on in the comp? That's an interesting one from John. He didn't like the colour of the Epic Driver, didn't like green, just green everything. But he contacted Callaway and a custom fit colour system, because I've seen that on one of Fried Eggs videos, a little funny one he did of that. He's not available in the UK, only in the US. Didn't know that bit. OER, everyone's having guesses. 34, 32, 37, 35, 32, 35, 34. No one's got it right as yet. But you're close. Yeah, it was... So my score was 3 blobs. Give you a clue. Doesn't help a great deal, I don't suppose, but 3 blobs. Right, let's get the next... Oh, I'll tell you what else I tested. I didn't have to wear a dress, and hopefully I won't. Geordie Sancaster, you're the winner. First one got it. 33 points. Well done, mate. Time to stop that game now. No NR, Alan. But yeah, Geordie, well done, mate. There's no prize, but well done. 33 points, 3 blobs. I played well, I was quite happy, struck the ball well. 3 blobs from nowhere, which you keep doing that, but there you go. I tested these. Do you know what? I'm not very good at this, am I? And they are the, can anyone see that? Apex 6. So it's Forte ball. I've had them for testing for a long time, and can't really get a controlled environment that I'm comfortable in getting some testing done. Rob, my handicap is 8. Stressed by slow play. Going back to that one, I'll wait with the Fortes for a bit. Slow play does my nutting, Stephen Cotter. It kills, it ruins the game, it puts me off playing the game, and we played the front 9 in 2 hours, 15, 20 minutes, something like that. And if I'm honest with you, I didn't think I'd finish 18 because I'll lose my patience. I can't be doing that kind of long game. 3 ball in front, took so long to read putts, anything from 10 foot to 2 foot, and still carried on missing them. So yeah, that frustrates me so much. It's a killer of the game, I think. I answered Rob, didn't I? What's your handicap? It's 8. Mark, no, you didn't win the Epic Hybrid. Alan, anyone used TP5 yet? I haven't, no. Interesting, Liam has tried these, I think, and he found them hard, and that's exactly what they are. To me, they're, well, I don't know, I wouldn't be as offensive as, I think they're almost like the Strixon Reds. What are the Strixon Reds called? They're rock solid. I didn't like them at all, and that's one of their premium balls. They do another one, which are these things. Tour Performance, so I'll have to try them, but they're not for me. Belfry was fine last week, very nice. Chrome Soft is a ball for me. Used Chrome Soft a few weeks ago for the first time because I'm not a great, I don't know, I haven't bought into the whole ball thing. I've used AD Treble 3s or something around that price tag, and too tight, and they've been sort of alright. I'm more than happy with them, but I did use a Chrome Soft the other week and I thought they were brilliant. Did they lose a hole in front? If so, they should let you through. I'll tell you what happened, Geordie. They fell behind, and they were behind a 3 ball, and a 3 ball in front of them was a hole behind the group in front of them. So there was literally 2 groups that held the course up, and yeah, it's frustrating. Like I said, we had a game. There was a match behind us. Someone had to play a match in amongst it all, and I feel for them. They were playing as a 4 ball, and they were catching us up. They were waiting for us on the tee. Volvic Blue, John. Tried out, it's strange, dark blue, but when it appears, it literally disappears and you can't see them. That's a weird one, isn't it? Not had them Volvic balls yet, don't know about them. Right. Did anybody watch? Have you watched? I'm hoping that you've watched the York vlogs. Have you watched them? I'm a bit disappointed because like we did this York trip, as you know. When I say we, I'm talking about Golf Vlogs UK, Liam, and we did our little 2-day trip. We had a great 2 days. Enjoyed a bit too much on the Monday night. I was hungover for the round on the following day. But what ended up being a real grueler of a game ended up being quite a decent video in terms of the match play. The whole thing, you couldn't have scripted it in terms of how it all panned out. It was a great game to be involved in. It was lots of fun. But the viewing has been not great. We haven't done great out of it, I've got to admit. I think it's fair to say we're both a little bit disappointed. So, I don't know. Maybe tell me. I don't know. I know that all you lads are great supporters of the channel. So I was going to say tell me what we did wrong with the vlogs, but I think you probably like them. York vlogs, yeah. Well, the final, Gary, you say are slowly getting better, Andy. Well, it's I slowly started to wake up. I think the fog started to lift. But part 4 is out, mate. The final, it's done. Yeah, the last piece was put out at 7 o'clock tonight. So get and have a look at that. Right, again, Geordie, he's got a little bit left to watch. So again, maybe I've gone a bit too early with this live feed. I was hoping people would have watched them, but there's one bit left to go. Dave Lawley, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed them. No, I'm not going to mention who is wearing the dress because a lot of people still haven't seen it, so I'll leave you to enjoy that one. But yeah, bit disappointed. It's so hard, this YouTube game, is that, you know, you're trying to grow the channel, you put, and I know there's others of you out there that are doing exactly the same and know how hard it is. You're trying to put content out there you think people like, but it's difficult, it's hard to get up there and grow a bit, but yeah, there you go. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think any more club reviews coming up, Andy? Well, yeah, what I'm going to do is, that's Bunsey Boy. I've got this Epic Hybrid. I'm going to go into Clark's next week because, like I said, I started telling you about this Epic Hybrid and I'll finish off. The trouble is with this stuff is you start reading the questions and you get a bit waylaid, so I don't know whether this is the right way to do it or not, but we'll, I've got this Epic Hybrid. I took it onto the golf course and I couldn't get any data because SkyTrack just will not work outside. When the sun's shining, it works on a little red dot onto the grass and I just don't think it picks it up. Yeah, sorry to stop reading for a bit. Paul Bear says he can't understand the lack of views, and so I appreciate that, Paul. Us neither. I really thought it was going to be a real big video for us because it was, like I said, it just seemed to all pan out so good in terms of that video itself and how it all finished and all the rest of it. We thought it'd be good. Would like to see myself and Liam take on Shields and Finch. Well, listen, I'm there, mate. Whenever. That's, you know, I'm up. We're up for any game. But yeah, if they're ever up for it, then fine. I haven't seen him in the comments section yet. Yeah, the vlogs are dominated by the big boys, you're quite right. But yeah, that's the way it is. Back to this Epic Hybrid. Didn't get any figures to back it up, so I don't know what to do because I thought that testing on the course might be a good thing. I thought people might, instead of being in a controlled environment of a driving range where it is a lot easier to do because, as we know, hitting golf balls into the kind of abyss of a driving range is kind of like carefree. You're not worried about the fairway, so to speak, or the rough. So I thought I'll do it testing outside. I might get a bit better, a different response, but I couldn't get any data from SkyTrack, so yeah, I can't really back up what I did. So I'm going to take it to the to Clark's on Monday, and I'll do the review pretty much as normal. From the driving range, and then might add some footage from what I took the other day from out there on the course into it as well. But what I will say, and again, maybe to the disappointment of some, it is a 250 quid hybrid. I don't know whether I'd necessarily buy it, but it performed very, very well, and I stuck it in the bag at Heswell today, and I used it a few occasions off the tee, off the deck, and I'm thinking back, but I think I had a real good shot with it every time. So yeah, I liked it. Right. Yeah, I'll try that, Rob. Yeah, I don't know. You might know. You see, he said putting them into playlists and things like that might be talking about. No, I appreciate any advice, mate, because we don't know. Liam can't believe you were talked into hitting a hybrid. Well, he's. Mate, the lad's got minerals, he's from BL1. He's not going to take an iron from there. A question from Liam here. Do I use hair lacquer? I seen hair lacquer last night in your video. Yeah. Stick on a FootJoy cap and dark rim glasses. Well, obviously wouldn't be my little Mark Crossfield lookalike, and I did that video once and I decided to take it down. I didn't want to cause too much of offence. Right. Do you know what the only trouble is with it is if you stop and start reading, I completely lose me track. I did a great thing the other day when we were in York, whereas I acted as the person that read out the questions, and it was yeah, it was a lot easier than this. Right, other thing I want to speak about, whilst we've got the, I said if you watch the York videos, most of you probably know, I mentioned it, I think it was on last week's show, we're going to put a trip together. It's done, sorted, the dates are finalised. There is people that have emailed in and said they definitely want to be part of it. I haven't responded because we couldn't firm up prices or anything like that, but I can confirm it is done and dusted, done deal. It's going to be 17th of September, which is a Sunday. First day will be at York Golf Club. We're deciding whether the tee times will start at either 11:15 or 12:30. We're going to restrict it to 32 players. For the people who've replied already, you're definitely in there, and anybody who's interested, what I said the other week was info@seauplow.co.uk. Send your details into there, because we're going to be, obviously it's 32 places and that's it, done. That's all we can get the tee times for this one. So yeah, York Golf Club on the Sunday, Sandburn Hall, tee times for that are about, I think it's 10 o'clock on the Monday, and then we'll all go our separate ways. And on the Sunday evening, we'll all be out and having a bit of we'll get a meal sorted out and a few drinks all out round town. We're going to try to make it as much fun as possible. The plan is myself and Liam won't play. We're going to be bobbing around the course. We're going to be making videos from both days, including stuff that goes on of the evening. So you will all appear in a video in some way, shape or form. So hopefully there'll be plenty of fun and laughter there. We're going to do a live feed on the Sunday evening, where you'll all be involved in that as well. And the prizes are good. I can't confirm any of them yet, but I know we've got the 18th hole at Sandburn. If you've watched the final part yet, you'll know it's a par 3. Bit of drama, there's water, 3 bunkers in the front. It's right in front of the clubhouse, and we're going to keep the main prize nearest the pin on the 18th hole. So no matter how you've played for 2 days, you'll still have something to play for, or the biggest prize to play for on the final hole, and that's going to be provided by Glencore, and it's going to be a European break, which will be a 2-day, 3 rounds thing from them. So, and there'll be plenty of other prizes that we put on throughout the day. And the cost is £150 a head. So that's you're staying in, and that's for 2 sharing a studio room or studio apartment. But I'll put some proper details up, because it's going to be on Glencore, and you'll book through them and pay through them, and they're going to sort of confirm everything. But if you want to play, put your name in. Right. Mark, yes, thank you for joining us, and I'll see you very shortly, mate. Enjoy your golf too. Yes, well, I think we haven't got a trophy yet for the or a name for the competition. But I think we were going to do it as a Ryder Cup as 2 teams, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to keep it as either a pairs or an individual format. I think we decided it might work out just that little bit better. Yeah, I think, Paul, you're right. I think Paul mentions about the price tags, about the epics. It's as he's pointing out, are they good enough to justify the price tag? And I don't think any clubs are ever going to be good enough, particularly the irons, to justify a £1,600 price tag. All I'm saying is that the irons are very, very good. And the things that they claim in terms of performance, I think they do. And I think that's all I can say. The price is always going to be, as they say, the power is in the hands of the consumer. So it's simple, really. If you don't want to buy them, you just don't buy them. What I don't understand is the fact that that's Callaway's problem, isn't it? It's like if they price them up at 18, whatever they are, 1,600 quid, well, they ain't going to sell any by the sounds of things. Yeah, it's a shame, Gary. That is the only thing it's on a month. Gary mentioned can't get days off. It is the Sunday and the Monday. That's where we're going to do it. Hopefully, the plan is we'll get this one underway, and I think we're planning on doing quite a few more throughout the. Well, probably start again. I doubt we'll get another one done before this year, but I think next year we're hoping to do a few. Maybe even a trip abroad. Have you got a passport, Liam? I don't know, that might be a struggle actually. Have I got anything else left to discuss? I think, what have I done? I've only done 25 minutes. People do like ages with this, do you know what I mean? I've done 25 minutes and I'm pretty much, I think I've enjoyed it. I like doing it. I think for me, Thursday night golf show, and that's another thing. What do you should I do the Thursday night golf show more often live like this? Maybe do you want more content in terms of what we normally do in the Thursday night golf show, I mean? Or should we do just and the trouble is Q&A, it's all right doing like a Q&A session. I thought about doing that, but I don't have enough kind of subscribers and stuff, so I could be sitting here with no questions coming in. Although I've got to admit, I do appreciate the support of everyone coming on tonight. Yeah, sell it to Sky. That would be good, Alan. It would be good televised. I can only get 500 people to watch a course vlog, so I don't think Sky are going to be interested. Now, do you know what? The coffee's all right, you know. Get asking for some likes. Do you know what, Gary? Everyone says to me, so can you like a live feed, can you? Can you? Well, if you can, like it for us, will you? Because I missed that one, so come to San Diego, that would be nice. Host an event out there, yeah, I think that might be, I think we'll struggle with that. Yeah, ask for likes. I do all that asking. Like, so if you do, can you like the video then? Because, I don't know, when I watch others doing these live feeds, they just say, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. So hit the like button. But I do think it helps in terms of us, the promotion of the video. So yeah, if you can. Thank you, John. Appreciate that. Liam wants to go to San Diego. They wouldn't let you in, mate. So, like the live vlogs, but maybe a tad later, and hopefully get more on. I've liked all your recent vids on this feed. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, I think the time is what I do is I always do the Thursday night show for 8:30. So I naturally did the where's the dislike button? Yeah, click that. Do you know what, Barry? I'll take that anyway because I believe it doesn't make any difference, like or dislike. So hit that if you fancy it. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, I always do it at 8:30. So I thought I'll do this at 8:30, but I think it is a bit early maybe because people sort of get settled down a bit later on. So maybe next time I'll change it. How about a monthly live feed? Yeah, that's a good idea, maybe, Geordie. I must admit, I've quite enjoyed it. It's I was a bit nervous at first, bit on edge, but yeah, I've enjoyed doing it. It's great to have interaction because directly with the kind of people who watch all the shows. Because normally, obviously, try and reply to as many comments as possible. But it's still, this is a lot nicer to be able to directly respond to people as they type in questions. Yeah, Gary, yeah, you had the Strixon Irons same as me. I don't know what it was, mate. I just, I could never get on with them. As much as I didn't want to admit defeat, I just always loved my MP5s better. Liam says, don't go just yet because I will miss you if you switch off now. Oh, cheers, Liam. What happened to Joey the Tweet? Moved on, mate. Bit like these things go. Life changes, mate. And just stuck with me now. It is the way it is. Alan, you've got to go. Wife nagging you. Well, that's it, mate. I've come to work to do this, so I'm literally could be here all night, mate. What shampoo recommend? I'd say Head and Shoulders, Barry. I use it on my beard, so try that out, mate. Do I need a Barry the Tweet? Everyone needs a Barry the Tweet, mate. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, well, Gary again. I mean, I must admit, like I said, with the Strixon Irons, they're just. That's a good opportunity. Anybody want to buy a set of Strixon Iron Z765s? C-taper stiff, shafting them, 120 stiff. Any offers, stick your offers in now and don't put 10 quid somebody. Yes is the answer to Bunzi. Well, the light is reflecting on my head. Well, I think that's always going to be the case, mate. There's not a great deal I can do about that. Geordie asks, how many viewers, so I'll fire it back out this question, how many of you have had a putter fitting? Anybody respond to Geordie? We don't do it, it's the most used club in the bag. It's a valid point. I've done 2 videos on it, Geordie. I did, what did I do? The Odyssey O Works putter with the Quintix system, which was really, and again, I think it went to show the importance of it. Excuse me, and it showed the benefits of getting fitted. But it is that O Works putter, what that claimed to do. I always like when you're doing the club testing, if a manufacturer makes a claim, it's great if you can back it up with some scientific data, because it's all right anybody saying it does this, that or the other. And always the thing with the putter reviews that I watched in terms of the videos, no one ever backed it up. They'd take a putter outside and said, oh, this feels good, or it feels bad, or it does this, or it does the other. So the putter reviews, the only ones we've done, I did the Ping Sigma range and the Odyssey O Works. And with the Quintix system, you were able to back up the claims really of the manufacturer, and it was good. It was really good. Fitted once, and that was for the Epic. Well, Barry, we spoke about the Epic earlier, the Epic Driver, and it's an absolute belter. And I think that really, I don't know, I'm so reluctant to change now, but I would like. I've hit the Epic Driver on numerous occasions. Every time I go to Clark's, I pick it back up again, and I think it's a great club. I think a decent putting style. Yeah. Paul Bear saying that if you have a decent putting stroke, you can play with any putter. I think, to a certain degree, I think that there was a number of things that came into the fit that were quite surprising, and I think that what I would say is go and get a putter fit, and then I think your opinion would change, because I think you'd be quite surprised at some of the things that it highlights. Liam, best putter on YouTube. Do you hear that, Liam? Someone's giving you credit here. Stephen Cotter. Bunsey Boy had a putting lesson from Matt Fryer's dad, top coach. Wasn't he on a video last night, someone told me? Matt Fryer's dad, I mean, with him. I didn't know he was a golf coach, but he was on apparently last night. So how many people have we got on then? Oh yeah, okay. So we've still got 32 people on. I'm drying up for material. So is it time to go? Do we call it a day? What time is it now? What time? So 33 minutes. I think we're going to call it a day, you know. Yeah, he was on Midweek Matters live feed. Have I had any more lessons, Bunsey Boy? No, I haven't, and it's, to be honest with you, I mean, it's poor, because 2 things happened at the beginning of the year. I said that I would play more comps and I'd practice more, and I was having the lessons with Barry. I never did any of them things because of time. I think because of this, I play less competitive golf, and only doing these vlogs in the last few weeks with Liam, I've started playing more 18-hole rounds again. But no, I need more lessons, there's no doubt about it. Mediocre Golfer is going, goodbye. What happened to the filming of my lessons? Well, the lessons didn't, like I just said, John, the lessons finished because I just didn't get the time to do it. If we go and do club testing at Clark's, I was going to do it on a Monday morning, club testing at Clark's, I'm there for 2 or 3 hours filming it. So to do a lesson and all the rest of it, it's just been difficult. And I'm going to be on for 2 more minutes. I'm going to go to 36 minutes. We've got 1 minute 30 left, and then I am off. Good first attempt at the live vlog. Nice one, John, thank you. Oh, I didn't know you had the Epic Driver, Geordie. Yeah, right, it's an interesting point there from Geordie. I love to hear from people who've actually got the clubs. And so he says he used to have the G10 and now he's using the Epic. Does it go any further? Debatable, but maybe miss hits are more forgiving. And I think that the biggest thing with the Epic Driver, I think it was as long as any other driver I tested, but it wasn't longer. But I think that claim about their jailbreak technology, that framework and the stability in the club head, I think worked. I think shots were less, well, they were better right across the club face. It was definitely more forgiving, and that's why I fancy it. Jerry Armstrong, looking forward to the Open in a few weeks. I'll tell you what, Stephen, thank you for that comment about the effort on the live. I'm doing my best, mate. Jerry says that we're going to the Open. Now then, I am going to the Open. I don't know on what days yet, but yet again, everything evolves around a YouTube video at the minute. So wherever I go, whatever I do, it's like, can we do a video? Any ideas? Now you do a big LP yet. Throw me some ideas as to what we can do at the Open in terms of a video. Because I'd like to do something while we're there, something a bit different. Any ideas? Simon, thank you for your comments as well. Yes, yeah, I thought you said, I read that, I thought you said annoyed at the live vlog, but it was a spelling mistake. Enjoyed the live vlog. Thank God for that. Well, Geordie, we definitely play that match, and hopefully I might have a go with your Epic driver. I will be in Northumberland before the summer is out, mate. There is no doubt about it. So yeah, I think that's a big thing there though, Rob. It's like, so he had a 2008 Tour Burner, which was a decent driver as well, but a bit old now. But I think, and his Epic driver is further than that, but it will be, I think. And again, I think a lot more forgiving. I think, you know, it's a perfect thing about. I think if you've gone 4 or 5 years, and I don't know how old Liam's driver is, but I say it to him, is that I think once you've gone 4 or 5 years between each driver, I think that there is enough to suggest that technology's progressed enough that you will see a change, an improvement. But obviously if you change it every year, I've got an M2 from 2015, one at the M2 came out the first lot, and I don't think there's a huge difference. Paul says about meet and greet some of the top pros. I've just sent some emails off today, some of the manufacturers, Callaway being one, see if we can get anything with any of their tour players. 16 to 1, Sergio. John Parr. He's getting money on him. Good pick. Sergio plays well at, he's had his moments, hasn't he, at the Open. I seen him at, he had his battle at Carnoustie, didn't he, with Padraig, and I seen him down a final stretch with Tiger at Hoylake. Can't remember when that was now. Was it 2009? That was a great match, but again, Tiger was absolutely on fire and annihilated him that final day. Right, I said 36 minutes, we're now on 38. 1 minute, not golf related, but what is your footy team of choice? Well, the only thing with mentioning football teams is I don't want to I don't want to lose subscribers. I'm a Liverpool fan, mate. Yeah, I am a Liverpool fan, and I'm hoping that we sign a few players and have another, an improvement again on last year. But we'll have to see. It's but I like our man Klopp anyway. Right, God blimey, this has gone on a bit quick now. How do you do this then? Can I go backwards with these, can I? Barry Edwards says Rory will rip it up. Interview some of the caddies, that's a good one, Geordie, I like that. I'm not sure how we'd do it. Come on the Toon, Newcastle fan Geordie, back in the Premiership. I like Newcastle, so I've got nothing to say about it. And you've got our old man Rafa there as well. Barnsley FC for Barry, it's all gone football related now. Someone has to, I suppose, Dave, who do you support? That's a Man United supporter sent that one in, surely. Well, right, Rob, SAFC, is that Sunderland, is it, mate, yeah? And Bolton, yeah, well, we know about Bolton. Another one says about the tour, the pros, caddies at the Open. I wonder how we could get to speak with the caddies. Yeah. Oh, Dave's a Baggies fan. My brother-in-law's a Baggies fan, mate. Loves West Brom. He's got a 7-year-old lad or 8-year-old lad who've been buying Liverpool kits for the past 7-8 years every time it's his birthday, and he still gets that Baggies one on him, unfortunately. But there you go. Liverpool fan Gary. Plotting's on redheads. Stuart got some Arsenal fan. Arsenal, you must be happy then, mate. That Lacazette is his name. I don't know how you say it. Maybe that's wrong. Super Millwall fan. Whew. the only club this year to be voted Family Club of the Year invade the pitch on Wembley. Brilliant. Ah, that's really good. Yeah, practice day is good, Geordie. I mentioned that again to Callaway today, is whether or not we could get there on practice day and get more access to the players, because I know even on a good, well, when they're in a decent mood anyway, I've spoken to a few of the players when they've been on practice days, and I'll give you 5 minutes, and maybe that's the best opportunity that we get. So normally I think practice starts even as early as Monday, they start to come in, don't they? So that's not a bad shout, really. Boing boing to your brother-in-law then. I don't get that one, Dave, but I assume that's a baggies chance of some sort, is it? Whereas Golf Vlog just put bong bong. So right, the coffee is starting to get cold now. Yeah, get in the car park, Collaroo you can, we maybe try that. But I'd like to do something. It would be good. It's obviously, Birkdale is, well, it's about an hour's drive really. It's on the other side of Liverpool, but it's a bit of a drive from here. Bit awkward to get to. But what I'm saying is, it seems we don't want to miss an opportunity like that when it's on our doorstep, so I want to try and get over there. Try and have a chat with Peter Alice, that'd be good, wouldn't it? That's that'd be something else, mate. Sad to see Lacazette leaving, yeah. Well, what do you do in the voids? What do you do in the what do you do in the little dull moments when there's not any so we've still got 31 people watching. Then we've got people asking where are the shirts, mate? Do you know what I mean? Where are the shirts? You keep promising these people. John Parr's waiting for his shirt. And I noticed Thingy wanted one last night as well, Mine Fiora, so you better get one out to him as well. I'm going to go. The coffee's getting cold. I've got nothing else to talk about. I haven't been home yet. It's got to be, what did I say, 8:30 I went on, so it's got to be 9:15, hasn't it? Do you know what, Geordie, he says put a cap and sunglasses on and say that you're Stuart Sink. I've been out again tonight. I've had the Stuart Sink suntan before now, believe you me, it's not a good look. Don't forget to give PTR this your autograph, yeah, he'll be wanting that. Dream Golf 4 ball, I've said it before, mate, I always offend people with it, that's the only trouble. You're asking me questions, mate, that, I'm sure, Rob, you ask me who I support as well. You're asking me divisive questions, because I say people like, I'd have Seve in any of my Dream 4 balls, that's me nailed on one, but it's me other two that nobody likes, so, or some do. I play golf with, here's a 4 ball, Seve, me, Liam and Noel Gallagher, that's me 4 ball. I think poor Seve would last about 4 holes and he'd pack in, there's no way he'd stick around for that lot. And them two would last probably about 2 holes as well before they killed one another, but I'm a massive Oasis fan from back in the day, as they say. How long am I playing golf for, Barry? Years, man. So, I'd say 30 years. There you go. Yeah, 30 years, that's a long time, isn't it? And the thing is, well, I'm not getting worse than I was 30 years ago when I started, because obviously, wherever you start from, but I'm the last few years, mate, I'm going backwards. I don't know I'm getting too old or what. Big Oggy got asked for a golfing selfie the other day from a fan of the channel. Have you been grabbed by anyone yet? I've not been asked for a selfie, but I've had a few weird encounters. One where I was walking through Chester with my wife and this lad, and I'm saying lad, I'm talking about a bloke in his 50s, literally jumped in front of me and just screamed, "It's Andy from Tiuplo," which freaked me out more than anything, to be honest. He must think I was so ignorant because it was a cold day and I just kind of shunned him a bit, really, but there you go. 30 years, Barry, yeah, that's how long it's been going. Who's older, you or Liam? Great question, mate. Great question. Liam, do you want to answer that one? It's an insult to Liam, let me put it that way. I love it. It's made me laugh. Nice one, Steve. Okay, bye-bye. Hopefully we'll see you at the Open, Jerry. Yeah, we could have a selfie, couldn't we, mate? I'll ask you for one, but I don't know what you look like. Geordie Sandcaster's been playing for 45 years. I don't know whether you're like me, mate, but are you getting worse? Yeah, it's, I don't know. It's, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is at the moment, but last 2 years my golf has gotten, yeah, worse. It's simple. I don't seem to be able to concentrate for 18 holes. I don't seem to be able to string 18 holes of golf together. I can play good holes. I can play really bad holes. And I very rarely just play a constant, nice little round of game. Geordie there went from set 4, handicap of 4 to 7 and getting worse. No wonder you want a game, mate, I'll tell you. 4 to 7. I bet you played 4 when you played me. Yeah, well, I never got as low as 4 unfortunately, but 5.4, now up to 8.2. I don't know, so we got our main result. Oh, Geordie, you guessed it, only 33 points. I think it'll be in a buffer zone tonight. I don't know, but we'll see. But it could be 8.3 after tonight. We shall wait and see. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, listen, I hope you enjoyed it. I must admit I did, but it was only thanks to the fact that everybody joined in and gave me a hand. Otherwise this could have been a disaster. I'm messing around with the screen now and I've gone the wrong way. Here we go, wrong way. Barry says, yeah, 15.6 and getting nowhere. It's hard, Barry, isn't it? I mean, it is so hard. It's a tough old game, mate. And yeah, I don't know. I'm baffled, really. Simon is going. Take care. Play well, mate, and bye. And the same to you. And I'm going to say exactly the same. So, listen, thanks for everyone for watching. I enjoyed it. And I've just got some advice from Liam. Press on your phone to end. I'm going to now, mate. No time to play. That's Barry. That's the main problem. You have got to keep playing this game. And more importantly, kind of, it's not playing, it's practicing in it in between times. So, I think that's what we all struggle with. I know I do anyway. And it's not getting any better. Anyway, thanks everyone. Bye. First Thursday night golf show live done. I enjoyed it. I don't know whether I'll be doing it every week, but certainly be doing it again, and I'll let you all know. So thanks for watching. Don't forget that Instagram thing.